Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back here to today's edition of Intuitive Angling, and really appreciate you guys swinging by the channel to check today's episode out. And guys, I gotta say, man, I told you so that it was coming, and here it is. We have got the first artificial intelligence bass fishing goggles that are getting ready to hit the market this month, July of 2025. Gonna give you guys a rundown of this, and guys, this should be a freaking fire alarm to the bass fishing industry and people that love to bass fish, because this is complete and total bullshit. There's no other way around it. I'm going to dig into this a little bit, let you guys know about this new artificial intelligence fishing glasses that's just coming out now. You're going to be hearing a lot about it, and going to obviously give you guys my opinion, my strong opinion on this in today's video. Also, guys, before we get started, I just wanted to extend a big thank you out there to everybody that's supporting Intuitive Angling, taking time to support the channel, guys. I'd like to invite you to hit that subscribe button if you haven't. Free and easy to do so. And I know you guys get tired of me hearing this stuff, but I just want to let you guys know it is the only reason that this YouTube channel is on YouTube, is from the support of you guys using all those links in my video description. So thank you very much if you're one of the people doing that. Okay, guys, I've been talking about this. One of the things that I have been talking about with this whole live scope crap over the last 2 or 3 years, I've always made the point to reiterate one of the most, well, probably not one of the most, probably the most, potentially destructive developments that's going to come out of live scope and forward-facing sonar is the advancing technology above that. Now, I have made it very clear in my fight against forward-facing sonar that we need a baseline to operate from within the fishing industry, especially in the tournament realm. And that baseline needs to be two-dimensional sonar and maybe GPS, and that's it. That's where we leave it at. We don't allow any other technologies to, intrude into the fishing realm, especially competitive fishing. So when LiveScope came out, and we've seen all the destructive, aspects of that technology, what it's done to the sport, how it's divided the sport, how it's degraded the sport, how it's really made the sport worse than it's ever been before, I've always tried to warn everybody that, guys, the LiveScope is just it's the tip of the problem. The big problem lies within the future advancements that's going to come past LiveScope, because that they're not going to stop. It's like money corrupts, guys. Money is the root of all evil, and when you get a product like LiveScope that's basically a cash cow for these electronic companies at the expense of our fisheries, they don't give a shit, or excuse my language, they don't give a crap about what it's going to do to our fisheries. It's all about making money, and they're going to keep trying to develop that technology further and further and further, and advance that technology to make more money. And what has come up here is a prime example of this. And guys, I had this forwarded to me from about 20 of my viewers that, they're outraged about this too. And apparently there's this product called U-Track, and it's an outdoor artificial intelligence glasses. It's going to be released this month, July of 2025. I'm sure you're going to hear a lot of it. And you can see their website. It's called U-Track, U-T-R-A-C-K. And let me just read you a little bit about what this artificial intelligence glasses that you wear when you're fishing is. It features a detachable dual frequency sonar module on the glasses that display underwater fish activity, bottom contours, and more without having to look at your fish finder. It's got a multimodal voice command and real-time visual recognition that can identify fish species, fauna, and flora. Okay, so what you have here, guys, is effectively, and obviously, Garmin and the electronic companies would not be too happy about this if they develop these glasses where you don't need electronics on your boat. But you've seen these pictures of these memes about these high-tech fishermen that are in these goggles and they're in these military-looking suits. We're here now, guys, because I can promise you, unless the tournament organizations and the conservation departments do something about this AI BS in bass fishing, you're going to see, just like you did 10 years ago when you saw every person out there throwing an Alabama rig or whopper plopper, you're going to see every person out there with these AI glasses on, scanning the water, looking for fish. Now this, obviously, this is the first generation. This is some rudimentary model of being able to look in the water and distinguish fish movement and fish species with a pair of glasses you look. Multiply, and this is what I always talk about. Okay, if this U-track crap is going to, have an effect on our fishing, it's not going to stop at U-track. There's going to be advancements and advancements beyond that. That's what I always talk about. So imagine another 20 years from now, if this technology is unchecked, where we're going to be at in fishing. What does that look like? Where technology and artificial intelligence completely controls every aspect of fishing. Now, if you don't understand, and if you don't see how messed up this is, then I really feel sorry for you about your ability to look into the future and grasp reality. This is a freaking nightmare, and the most destructive thing that is ever going to happen to fishing. And guys, I tell you something right now, the state conservation departments, the tournament organizations, the bass anglers in general need to come out against this in a strong, just the most adamant way possible. It's like tournament organizations have got to see this, and they got to say, this will not be legal in our tournaments. Conservation departments need to start posting stuff at the lake launch ramp saying, the use of artificial intelligence glasses are not allowed on this lake. We have got to have that type of responsibility, or this, guys, our fishing is freaking done. It's already bad enough with live scope and forward facing sonar. We cannot stand any more technological advancements in the sport. So what are we doing here? What is this generation that has emerged in the bass fishing in this industry that is hell-bent on destroying our sport and making a buck? That's all it is. I am so sick of the minority of power brokers in this country, whether it be political or business or any aspect of our life, influencing our way of life and destroying the future sustainability of this planet for future generations. We have got to start waking up and being more responsible about how we interact and, live here on this planet, because we're not right now. It's all about making a buck. Every single thing is about making a damn buck. And this is one example of it here, guys. So keep an eye on this, guys. When you hear this thing's called U-track, I'm sure there's going to be other things out there like that. I'm not saying that like this type of technology, this type of technology has some type of an application in conservation efforts, environmental issues, something like that. It has no business whatsoever in recreational or sport bass fishing. It's like, if we're going to take advantage of technology like we've done in medicine and other fields of our life, we've got to start using it in a non-malicious way where it benefits our society and not harms our society. And if you take, in the bass fishing genre, if you take the electronic technology with forward-facing sonar and this AI stuff, and you apply it strictly and to nothing else besides conservation efforts and understanding to improve our fisheries and our habitat, that's one thing. But when you start allowing this type of technology to be sold commercially to the public for the sole purpose of catching fish, that is a recipe for disaster. It doesn't take a freaking Einstein to see that. So anyway, guys, we'll keep you updated on this crap right here. When I started reading that, it's just like, what are we doing? It's like, why are human beings so stupid? I mean, human beings destroy everything they touch. If you look at it, I will argue that with any point. Humans destroy everything they touch, and it's usually out of greed, love for money, trying to, get a hold of power and hold on to power. We got to start doing better, man. We are better as a species than what we are, acting like right now. And this, hopefully at the ICAST show, this will draw some attention to this at ICAST and get some public opposition before it gets off the ground. Because again, guys, this is just the start of it. Anytime you see something like this that's launched off the ground, you can bet there's a bunch of vultures out there. They're going to try to make a buck off it and prove it, from where it is right now. So anyway, guys, let me know what you think about it. We'll talk later.